So, now we're off again to...
Don't sound too excited about it.
Get back into the steel mail.
Now we're off again.
Well, it's like...
Oh, jeez.
We've done the subway twice. This guy has, like, cool armor, and he's a side mission, and I really wanted to talk to him right there. Like, he reminded me of that, like, fake Batman in Batman Begins, who's, like, wearing the hockey gear.
Oh, that was actually...
Or Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
No, that was
beginning of Dark Knight.
That was Batman Begins.
No, it's the very beginning of Dark Knight.
Batman Begins. Beginning of Dark Knight's the bank robbery.
It's... No.
I'm gonna put money on it.
No, it's at... It's not the very beginning of Dark Knight, but it's in the beginning of the Dark Knight.
I'm gonna say Batman Begins.
Because he beats up Scarecrow in that. They're in that parking lot. Mm-hmm. And
Scarecrow's in Batman Begins.
Right. But he's also in The Dark Knight. I'll bet on this.
Okay. Is that $1?
Bet $1. I'm right. I know I'm right on this one.
I'm not very sure. Usually I'm like very sure if I bet, but I just feel like you're wrong.
No, the scene that I'm thinking of, like there's a bunch of people dressed up as Batman.
They're in a parking garage.
Yeah, they're in a parking garage.
Okay.
A bunch of people are dressed up as Batman. Scarecrow is like part of the group ends up getting beaten up. And then there's like attack dogs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Dark Knight.
Going with Batman Begins.
I'm sorry to have to
Okay, so yeah, I was saying anyway.
Because the beginning of Batman Begins, he's not Batman yet.
I'm not going to argue with
generating
you.
too much heat. I need to find
I think it's in Batman Begins. That's a good point. He's not Batman
into the
yet.
steel mill.
Okay, maybe
Just give me the $1 now.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Just give me the $1. Maybe you're wrong. That's the first time you've ever said that. I swear to God, I'm so glad this is being recorded.
Because I'm right 99% of the time.
Monumental moment.
We've made at least 100 bets where I've been right.
And you're a prick. I don't think that's a swear word. I chose my words carefully there. 100% of the time.
So we have to get back to the steel mill. We've already done this part.
We work hard.
No, there's lots of
We play hard. Everybody dance now.
Why'd you bring me to a gay steel mill?
Hot stuff coming through.
There's like, for how big this game is, there's like 2 whole sections that you like completely backtrack to.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. But it seems like they're just slowly introducing new tactics, new combat mechanics, new things that you're gonna have to see during combat, so that you're not so overwhelmed by the layout of the area when you're seeing these new things. I'm not defending it as a good design decision because I don't like it, and it's boring to play through again, and I completely understand why you don't like it. I'm just saying that maybe that's their reasoning for having you do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, but whatever. So we got a nice long
I
Predator
really want to get
section
into game
here.
design.
So, okay,
I've spent so much time playing games. I really want to.
the best thing about that argument we just had
Yeah.
is we should watch Batman Begins and The Dark Knight.
Done.
I just want to watch them.
I really want to watch them too.
I'll pay $1 to watch them.
I couldn't. I have the Dark Knight on Blu-ray somewhere, but I can't find it.
That's really, really a bummer.
I know. I know. You don't have to tell me. Maybe I tried to scratch it. Scratched it.
So anyway, you want to get into game design.
Yeah.
Like on what level? Not the coding level.
Right.
Just the supervisor.
Yeah. Like, man.
Like, okay, this part not fun. Fix it.
Well, I mean, no. Like, obviously, some coding. Like, I know how to code, and I would like to learn more so I can be able to effectively manage a team of people who are coding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so David Jaffe. Mm-hmm. You know who he is, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy. He created God of War. He was like the lead developer, I think, is the title that he used for God of War 1. And he created Twisted Metal, and I feel like there's something else in there. Oh no, those are the 2 big ones. He's done a couple other not as successful things, but those are 2 pretty huge
Yeah.
things. And I read his blog whenever he posts something new. And recently he's been posting these basically design docs for the new Twisted Metal that's coming out next year, and kind of explaining the balance or like, you know, showing the thought process that's going into balancing the game. And like a while ago he was showing off maps and stuff like that, like sketches of the maps and like sketches of characters and stuff like that. And I would love to be on that more creative side of it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the... And I think I could be effective on the...
Show yourself, chicken.
The upper management side of it, like budgeting, like assigning teams to different tasks.
Yeah.
You know, the kind of management of the grand picture.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the hard coding of in the graphic design and the level design and stuff like that. But I know I could be effective at.
I'd like to be a consultant and just tell people if their game's good or not.
Right, like, okay, here's where your problems are.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's a good starting place. I think I could do that well too. Like, you know, say, okay, well, here, so the rewards that you're giving out in, you know, for XP bonuses in the first part of this game aren't proportional to the amount of time that that you're expecting players to put in, and players are feeling bored early on because they're not getting rewarded enough for completing certain tasks. You need to bump this up 30%, the XP bonuses, so that they can level up a little bit faster early on and keep players interested.
So right now I should be using my new gun disarm, but I haven't really gotten used to that I have it. You know when you get something new and you're just so used to playing a certain way?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I do know. And
so I just spent like 5 minutes being careful, and then the guy turned around and saw me. Oh, what a great guide.
Yeah.
I guess there's 3 guys left. Those last 2 would be a good 2 to disarm right in front of the door, but
this guy you can just fall on and teabag him from above. Teabag now.
So these guys, if you come around from the right side, they'll look to their right, leaving them vulnerable. And if you silent attack one of them, the other one won't notice.
But you can't double take them out?
No.
You can't do a double takedown?
It didn't give me the prompt, so I think they're a little too far apart.
And you're just waiting for them to look the other way?
There they go.
Oh. That's ridiculous.
Can you believe that guy doesn't hear me, like, choking his buddy out?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's a video game. What are you gonna do?
No way anyone's taking us out.